Hello everyone, I'm Cesar and I'm back with another video for Path of Exile, this time with an Spark Inquisitor. So this is quite a tanky build because we are having many layers of defense, including 90 max all resistances, spell suppression, element immunity, max block with glancing blows, 4 endurance charges, some fees taken as elemental damage, some armor, some regen as well, and also while having decent damage. So, let's start talking about the defenses. We're using Aegis Aurora with the Crucible 3 that gives you maximum cold resistance. We want to stack as much cold resistance as possible because we are using Melding of the Flesh, which makes it so your elemental resistances are capped by your highest maximum elemental resistance, which is cold in this case. So we get a bunch of max cold res from the shield and also from Purity of Ice. You want to make your Purity of Ice level 23, so you get 5 additional max cold res. At lower levels you only get 4. And you want to get a bunch of aura effect. So to do that you can put your Purity of Ice on your dive with Arrogant support, and it also gives you 25 increased aura effect. You can get aura effect from the body armor with the Eldritch implicit, and also we get some from the passive tree and from the Anoint. All the mana reservation nodes have some aura effect. You can even get this one as an extra, and some here as well with Intuitively. So that is how we get 90 max res, all max res. So you want to also have a lot of resistances on your gear, since we are using Melding, which gives you minus 70 to 80 all resistances. And we are also using Thread of Hope, which also gives you minus all resistances. So yes, we definitely want to have resistance on gear. We also have spell suppression. Some of it comes from the tree, basically going down here. We get some suppression here with the mastery. When you have evasion on all your 4 armor pieces, you get 15% suppression. We get some from Mage Bane, and also some with this jewel, the Green Nightmare. Which gives us 2 things: cold as extra chaos, which is nice, and suppression here with 12%, and here with 7%. We also get some nice resistances while passing through here, so that is nice. Then, if you have 100% suppression, it's very easy to get element immunity because of this new jewel, Ancestral Vision. So we get 50% from the jewel, and you can get the remaining 50% from your boots with the Essence Roll and the Eater of Worlds implicit. So that is almost free element immunity. We also have max block with glancing blows. To have max block, we get a lot of block from the shield. The spell block we get from Tempest Shield, this one. You want Divergent, so you get extra chance to block spell damage. And you want this wheel with the Mastery. If you don't have Divergent Tempest Shield, you will basically have to allocate 1 more skill point here. So for damage, we're using Nebulis. Try to get one with good rolls. I have a Nebulis with Explode. It's not necessary. You can get one with double damage, or just one with nice implicits like crit multi, gas speed, and good rolls as well, or a good crucible tree. Since we have this in regen, we're also running Righteous Fire, which is 40 more spell damage, which is super good. And also, since we go low life, we are running Pain Attunement as well. We're an Inquisitor, sorry. So you want to get crit. Try to get 100%. You can get it from the gems. And Bottle of Faith is nice. The passive tree as well. Remember that since we are an Inquisitor, our crits ignore enemies' elemental resistances. So the elemental resistances are basically 0 all the time for a mob in a white map, all the way up to a pinnacle Atlas boss. Right? So resistances doesn't matter. Don't get curses like Frostbite or anything. Don't get Cold Pen because it does nothing for Inquisitors. For your curse, you just want to run Sniper's Mark. Then for the clusters, they are super nice. Especially the large clusters, very nice. It gives you some resistances and a nice amount of damage. Then I only have one, but you can run up to 4 medium clusters with Eye to Eye and Repeater for a lot of damage, but it will probably cost you some defense. We are also a bit of an aura stacker, so you want to get as much mana reservation as possible and also life reservation. The nice thing about Ashes of the Star is that it gives both mana and life reservation, so that is why it's mandatory for this build. The Anoint also gives you life and mana reservation. You can get some life reservation with Enlighten as well, linked to the Purity of Eyes and Vitality that goes into your life. And also there is a Mastery that gives you 20% increase life reservation. Yeah, so get those, and of course as much mana reservation as possible. So upgrades will be in the PoE on the nodes section. As usual, you can find it on the description of the video. And that's it for this build. So thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye.